I've been in the IT industry for the last 8 years. Previously, I was working for Teradata, and then Genesis hired me for the international market for Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh. And now, lately, 2.5 years ago, we started our own entity, a system integrated professional services organization by the name of C-Square Consulting. We have been working very actively in the Pakistani market as well as in the international Middle East and Africa market. We feel that in Pakistan there is a lot of talent within the technical domain, and we definitely want to leverage that skill set and try to put that into reach into the international market. The entire industries, financial industry, telco, spending heavily on IT. Always the focus was on brands, on big brands. We've seen companies like Cisco, Avaya generating $20-25 million business every year at that time. And now I think the ball has changed slightly. Obviously, the recession has had an impact on Pakistan as well as on other countries. And now there's a very careful sort of attitude on spending by any organization. It's basically why in fact do they need to spend in order to what to achieve. Basically that's the concern. As opposed to before, it was what do we need and how much do we need, and let's just get it, basically. And never the thought came as to who will implement the solution, how will it be implemented. So a lot of organizations struggled initially by investing in heavy core banking systems and taking maybe years and years to implement it, and some of them still till today I don't think have been able to accomplish those targets. So yeah, that's basically the change. And now another change, initially last 5-6 years you see there's a lot of competition on the basis of price and how price competitive you are. But now I think that's gone, that's history. It's now about how can you retain your customers, how can you bring a smile to your customers, and how you can enhance your customer experience, customer satisfaction levels, because your customers now will be the customers for the rest of your life. So there's no point competing on price. It's all about how good customer service can you provide to your customers, to your existing customers. We have also lately entered into the information security domain, realizing the need of information security in Pakistan. Obviously, you've seen the WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks was information leakage, and look how it's changed the world. It's changed the dynamics, how perceptions have changed after WikiLeaks. Even of lately, from Pentagon, 24,000 or something, some files were missing. They were hacked into. So yeah, every business, their key strengths are their secrecy, their information, their proprietary information. And if you're not able to protect that, you don't have the edge over your competition, simply put as that. So what we've done is we've partnered with Bool Server. It's an Italian military-grade security encryption product, and we're the exclusive distributors for that in Pakistan. Now, Bool Server has elements of data leakage prevention, rights management, and military-grade 2048-bit encryption. We feel that in even the government institutions, the telcos, the bank industry, there's a tremendous opportunity right now that exists to protect intellectual property. And that's what our objective is, starting from contact centers and even going into the security domain, we've actually identified gaps in the market, and we feel that the contact center industry still, although people say that there's so many call centers, but they're all call centers. They're still cost centers. We want to change that perception. We want to make them the revenue centers. We want to do creative and innovative things through the call centers. I can't name a customer right now, but what we're going to do in Pakistan with a banking customer is, which I think no one else is doing in the market right now, is a technology called virtual hold. Now what that does is, if you have a wait time in your call center of say over a minute, you can define various thresholds, and if you've defined a minute, and all those customers who are waiting in the queue and who are expected to wait more than a minute, proactively a message will prompt to them saying that would you like to wait in the queue, or would you like to schedule a call back at a different time. So that experience will just wow the customer, and that's the objective. That's what we aim to do. We aim to just enable you as a business to wow your customers, and that's how you will retain your customers. And obviously, as it's a known fact that acquiring a new customer is much harder and much more costly as opposed to retaining your existing customer, who will probably on a lifetime value be much more profitable to the institution. Similarly, information, we've seen when disgruntled employees leave organizations, all they do is they put their external hard drive, they take all the data, and they go on to the competition. potentially they've taken your business, and then for the next 1 year, they will do good damage to you. So the objective is how to secure that information, how to protect that information, because a survey was done internationally. 86% of information leakages were done internal to an organization. So guys, protect your own organization. You need to obviously look into your own organization. You've given rights to your employees. It's obviously you need to empower employees. You need to trust them, but at the same time, you need to build those controls in your system so that no one can take you for a ride. We originated generically from the contact center industry, right? There's a tremendous opportunity. Let's not get into the details. There is obviously a good opportunity within the contact center domain. Information security is another area which again will increase its demand in the next couple of years, not today. Today, obviously, the awareness and the know-how is coming, and the potential risks are being highlighted to the management, and obviously they will be receptive to it in the coming years. Other than that, there are areas as I would say WAN optimization. There's a limited bandwidth in the country. Although it's cheap, but there is a very limited bandwidth. All organizations have taken double-digit MB of bandwidth between their sites, various sites. Now, obviously, the opportunity here exists is WAN optimization is how to reduce that bandwidth and how to efficiently utilize that reduced bandwidth and send your information across to the other place. This would obviously then enable the country to have abundant bandwidth. That's another area. Then I would say that fraud management solutions is another area where businesses have not really focused. There are international solutions to it, but in Pakistan, as far as Pakistan is concerned, there are no credit card, debit card fraud management solutions. There are, but they have their own limitations and stuff. So that's one area that we are exploring right now ourselves. And in fact, we do have a solution for it, but we will be obviously marketing that soon, not now.